So upon entering my cab to continue with my in-cab inspection, I got my key. I'm going to go ahead and put the key in. First thing I'm going to do is punch the shit out of his camera. Come into the cab, I'm checking my fire extinguisher. I make sure it's a minimum 10 BC. It's secured in there inside the side box there with 3 triangles and extra fuses, and normally your extra fuses are probably stored in your fuse panel. We'll check my seat belt that it's works properly. It's in neutral. My brakes are set in the condition at which I want it right now, which is right now the tractor set, trailer's released. Pedals aren't sticking. Clutch in. Turn the key switch on. Let the computer clear. Fire the hole. Within 10 seconds, I'm going to start it on my gauges. The pertinent gauges are oil pressure is coming up, my water temperature is coming up, and my volts between 12 and 15. Moving on across, I'm checking my tap. It is working. The speedometer, I'm not going to know until I'm moving. Our primary and secondary air are indicating that the air pressure is down right now. We have DEF fluid there. Our fuel isn't getting a little bit lower. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to no more than 10 degrees of play on my steering. My windshield is free and clear of debris. No illegal stickers or obstructions that will impair my vision. My mirrors are adjusted properly there. I'm going to check my lights. Lights are on. Brights, dims, left turn, right turn, 4-ways are all working right here. Check my heater defroster controls. Now they're all in place. My windshield washer wiper controls. Squirt. Okay, I can tell you right now, my windshield washer sauce is working. Like that. Okay. My horns are working. While it's still building air pressure, which I'm going to bump that up. Remember what I told you guys about that range selector when we're on the splitter? Make sure when you're here, it needs to be the back side. It does not need to be forward while you're on this range. Because what happens, you start backing up in high range, you start messing shit up. Okay? So we're building air pressure. Waiting for the air pressure to build. I could adjust my steering. Okay, my steering's adjusted properly there. For the DMD air brake test, it says you start the truck, which I did. You let your air pressure build in between 100 to 125, which it's getting there. On a flat surface, release your brakes. If it's not flat, you chalk your tires to release your brake. You turn your engine off. Turn your key back on so your gauges work. Step and hold your service brake with pressure applied for 1 minute. You can lose no more than 4 psi on a combination, 3 on a straight truck. After holding it for a minute, you start fanning down. Before the air pressure drops to 60 psi, the low air pressure warning light and or buzzer will come on. You keep fanning down between 20 and 45, your parking brakes will pop out and apply. Clutch in, safe start, fire and hold. That's all.
They actually pop out at about like 50.
They do.
So it's a static brake test?
A static brake test is no pressure applied.
So
For the DMV, it's not required.
So what was that? Just a brake test?
Well, I'll run you through the PTDI test. Okay. Your PTDI air brake test consists of also not only just what we done. You do your kick in, your kick out of your compressor after your compressor's built all the way up. You release your brakes, you bleed it down with the engine running to make sure that at about 85 your compressor kicks in and kicks out.
Okay, yeah.
That's your kick in, kick out. Then the static part is you release your brakes, brakes are still released. You turn your engine off, you turn your key back on, no pressure applied, and you can lose no more than 3 on a combination, 2 on a straight truck or bus. Then after that, then you do the bleed down.
Do what we just did.
Do what we did. Then after that, once you get ready to go, you isolate and you check against the parking brake of the tractor, the parking brake of the trailer individually, and then you release those, you pull forward, roll your clutch in, you pull against your trailer hand valve. That shows that your trailer brakes are within the 1-inch serviceable area, and that your brake shoes and everything are working. And then you pull forward again, roll your clutch in, and step on your service brake and make sure that applies to every axle in the system. Sound good?
Any questions?